We're just priming the palate because of what's coming up.
One does have to clean the tongue.
Yeah, Conductor's Ale coming down the track.
So,
If you're the track, it's time for Eddie Shack. I think I played at his golf course one time about 30 million years ago.
something at Highway 10
Yep,
and...
that's the one. Yeah, Kleinberg.
Anyway. No.
Yeah, it was near there.
No. I
Caledon?
can't remember. It is actually, it's Caledon South.
Oh, and there's a
Caledon
brewery
North.
up there too.
Anyway, well, there is now. There wasn't then when I was doing it.
Oh, let's invite Eddie Shack, man, and he better have his handlebar mustache. I'm sure he's a beer drinker.
You think? South of there was another intersection where you hang left to Cheltenham, and there was a store, and it said records. One day I thought, I've got to go in and have a look. They had the most incredible selection of these things.
Love records. They're coming back.
And I don't have it up here.
Which one? The Village People?
Sandy Denny.
Oh yeah.
Sandy Denny, who used
Always
who was
something there to remind me.
Huh?
They did a remake in the 80s of that song.
Well, it could be. I don't think it was her. I think you're thinking of something else.
I think you're right.
She was
Sandy
the
Denny, always something there to remind
second
me.
female singer for Fairport Convention. I know I'm dating myself with all this.
Check out the carbon dating.
Exactly. Well, you could carbon date me. I don't know what.
Fossilized records. On to the Conductors. Eddie Shack's not here. Oh.
There it is. All aboard! Head on this one. Oh, there it is.
Oh, you know what? We should do that next time, right by the microphone.
Oh, all right. Next time.
Come on, what? It's okay. It's all going to the same place.
How come? No. It doesn't work like that. Wait.
Crystal clear. I'll even take my sock off and wipe out the inside.
That is a head.
See what happened with the 8-man?
I don't know.
Today, McKinnon, we love you, but you lost little marks on that. Don't bruise the beer, Larry. Oh.
Okay. So
Yeah.
here we come. Junction Brewing, Conductor's Ale.
Oh, cheers.
Do your thing.
I have to show the audience this beautiful. Oh, look, it's almost the same. It's right in there. That
Very
same.
similar color.
It's gorgeous. Down the hatch.
Oh.
Mmm.
This is more bitter.
Yeah, definitely.
And I like
hoppier.
bitter.
Yeah.
I like hoppy beers as long as
Just
they're not
like you.
citrusy. Yeah, hoppy long.
Hoppy and bitter. If they were going to make a beer after me, it would be joyful and lovely. And you can't describe a beer like that.
Excuse me whilst I go through it.
Not in your glass, you don't.
Oh, that is.
Although one of those
beautiful.
beers I've had before could
Oh
be
my
that
God.
way. So good.
Oh my God, that is a nice beer. I'd have to say that the Conductors wins out over the
Well, today.
8-man.
Yeah.
There was something a little flat about it.
Yeah,
So-
I have to agree with that. Today, maybe next time, 8-man. Maybe next time. You better step up and be the 9-man on that one. Better score a try, 8-man.
Try. But it's a natural segue. The other subject,
Oh, yeah.
the democracy versus dictatorship. Where you people are, you could be anywhere. You could be anywhere in the world.
What's this all about, Larry?
In Canada and in the province of Ontario,
Canada.
we're the envy of the world. 48 years ago, this month,
Yeah.
I came to this country from
From McKinnon Brewery?
Kent. I came from Kent, the home of hops.
The home of Clark.
Yeah, right, a Monkman. I came here thinking that this was a bastion of democracy, and it was.
I'm the King of Kensington.
But it's always. And right now, we're down here.
Oh, wait a second. What are you not free to do? You can drink beer?
I was watching this week. This is a bit of a downer, but we've got beer, so we can pick ourselves up very easily. Looking at Syria
Oh, don't get
and
me
all the
started.
stuff that's happening in Syria.
Good people. My heart goes out to you.
Living in Idlib province and living with what we have now, complaining about our provincial
first
government.
world problems.
And we're still blessed. The balance in the world has shifted.
They come out with these indexes. So they say your city is now #1 in the world, like something like Toronto. But they're comparing with other cities whose factors have already declined. So it's not that Toronto became better. It's just that it's better than the others that have declined.
You're all about balance.
I think everything in life is about, yes, balance and moderation.
It seems to me that generally things are sort of, there isn't a balance anymore.
Get rid of militarism.
Well, get rid of power.
So
it's marketing. Chris?
Yes, Larry.
Time out. Have a drink.
Yeah. I'm getting overheated here.
That's not really banter. That's more...
Yeah, it's opinion.
What do you think?
Oh my God, this makes me feel better.
Isn't it good?
So during the break here, I came up with what was I talking about? Musicians for Change. Fantastic group. Carlos Santana sits on the board, or he started the whole thing. And I'm about writing songs and doing poetry for peace and change. And with Larry's CD being released, that he should check out this group, Musicians for Change. So everyone out there, if you're not familiar with it, check it out. Particularly if you have a love for music, musicians, writing, anything like that.
I went to the supermarket. Do you know the supermarket on Augusta in Kensington Market?
Oh, yeah.
And I was considering it because I'm looking for places to have my possibly CD released. But I was also going to the Rex, which is a jazz club.
That's your thing.
To hear some very outside jazz. Tony Malaby and Nick Fraser and the group. But what I found very, very interesting, having come from the poetry, listening to the music, was realizing how these musicians had a language. It was fantastic.
Larry was smitten. But you know the power of poetry is that they used to throw poets in jail for reading and have you seen the movie Quills?
No, I haven't. And I can think of some poets that should be thrown in jail. But anyway.
No, but seriously, because you know why? Because they were also anti-establishment. And what happened to the kings and the politicians were afraid that people might actually understand what the poetry's about. And it's still going on today, folks.
Well.
Musicians for Change.
I will absolutely check it out.
Tasting notes.
I mean, this is the closest Canadian beer, craft beer, to the kind of beer that I like, well, that I like in England.
I do like the bitterness in that. It's sucking the bitterness out of me and into the palate of the beer. They have my heart, inspired by traditional ales that traveled well, when life was more about the journey than the destination. How poetic is that?
Marketing.
They have a tasting room on Cawthra Avenue. It's right here on the can. We gotta go.
I think we have to go. We should do Henderson's.
We got Henderson's
and then
under our belt.
Left Field Brewery.
That's in the Junction.
Yeah, but they're all on the west side.
Yeah.
We need one on the east side. Left Field Brewery has...
West is best.
And we haven't had EFIS yet.
Okay. Bring in some east side beers. Make sure they don't fight or start a turf war.
We are currently right here on the east side. We're east of Yonge.
I hesitate to come this way, but yeah.
East is beast. East is...
not West
least.
is best.
East is definitely not
California knows how to party. Throw down some two-pack. California love, baby.
He's dead, right?
Yeah,
well,
kinda.
I rest my argument.
Just hold on, studio audience. Coming right back.
We're back.
We're back. The show.
Well, with a slight interlude, trying to figure out why my computer isn't really doing the correct thing with the sound.
We want some music to cap off the show.
Simple Minds.
Oh, great band. I love this album. What's the name of the album? He doesn't give a shit.
It's whatever.
I'm just gonna have some beer.
It has Hypnotized on it, and this one, which is Night Music, and She's a River, which was the previous.
Cheers to Simple Minds like us.
Simple Minds. Yes.
We're minding our limits on this show because if you think about it, there's only 2 beers here, and I weigh 260 pounds, and Larry weighs 240 pounds.
Less. You weigh what? No, you don't weigh.
Oh yeah, look at those pipes. That's 260 pounds worth.
260 pounds of...
I beat Devin Larratt in an arm wrestling match.
We trashed dictatorships, I think. I think we did.
This is a dictatorship because I'm telling you right now, we're done our beer, and that basically means the end of the show.
That's it.
There's nothing left to talk about and nothing left to drink.
Well, there's more in the fridge, actually. I'm not so sure
Or we
about
might
that.
shoot part 2. Stay
And,
tuned.
what do we have behind us? Oh, we have police. Well, we
I
put
love
that
that
up
album.
last time.
Where's the Parachute Club album? It's up here.
Well, up there. It's up above. You
Where the
can't-
parachute
can't
should
see.
be.
I like a lot of much more contemporary music now, as well as the the traditional stuff. So,
We're trying to end the show.
oh,
You want to start another episode? We can. I have no problem about this.
well, I don't have a problem either.
Well, let's hit,
well,
let's hit the stop button because people are getting tired of us.
Yeah, he doesn't have
beer.
to it. So, cheers.
Finish the beer.
Oh, cheers.